Real Madrid 3, Borussia Dortmund 2. How you doing? I'm telling you, good evening.
Yeah, I'm doing fine, Ahmed.
You guys are qualified to the semi-final. But we just have to talk about that your golden boy, Garcia.
Yeah,
That guy is taking. You know when they say take your opportunities, like when they give you the opportunity, take it with open hands, like open your hands and hug it. That boy is doing that. He's not joking with the opportunities given to him by Xabi Alonso.
yeah, I
Not
think
joking
he's
with
the
him.
most improved player so far in that.
I believe that guy himself is the well, let me say surprise package of the season of the tournament. It should be Gonzalo Garcia.
Yes, and they are already pitching for the player of the tournament. People are
Imagine.
already saying player of the tournament, player to 4 goals,
Because
one assist
he's always
every
at the
game.
right place at the right time.
I'm telling you.
That's right
And
place.
I think the thing is that if you look at the setup,
Mm.
and I think I said it in our last this thing, session that the moment, if you look at our game with Juve, the moment Xabi Alonso substituted him, took him out of the game and brought in Mbappe, we had that. That's who I'm saying is Gonzalo Garcia. We had that. We didn't have that box presence. We didn't have that box presence where immediately Mbappe came in. So Vinicius was outside, Mbappe was outside, everybody was outside. And I think maybe, let me just say it, maybe he had me. That's why he did not. Because when I saw this, I was like screaming that they should just remove Vinicius. I want to see Mbappe and Gonzalo. And the reason is because the moment Mbappe comes in, he normally doesn't stay in the box. He stays outside the box. So we need to have somebody who will stay inside the box. And I think, yeah, even though the pairing did not last too long like that, but it was an okay pairing because Vinicius was even showing signs of tiredness and all that. And then Fran Garcia, today the game was like the game of the Garcias today. So
Yeah.
the Fran Garcia from the opening of the match, he was the best player from the beginning of the match. I think up to like 70 minutes or so, he was our best player. He was going up, coming down, making some crosses and all that. And I think one of the advantage that Gonzalo Garcia gets is the fact that um, the defenders tend not to notice him. He knows how to position himself, yes, but also the defenders tend not to notice him. They tend to like underrate him. I think that's the let me use that word, underrate him. Because if it was, imagine, look at the
Narrating
goal
for
that he
it, or
scored
maybe it's just
against
his
Juve.
positioning that is good. Or he's going places where there are some places that you stand on the pitch that defenders cannot come close to you because once they
Of
see
course,
people
of
just
course,
come close to you, you create a big hole behind them. So maybe he knows all those things. That's what he's doing.
yeah, his positioning is very, very good. And I also think on the other hand, they tend to look down on him, maybe not on a higher level, but on a lower level. They tend not to notice him too much like that. You understand? So
Okay.
if you look at the goal against his goal against Juve, he was practically he just came into the box and then bam, he had the header and scored. If you look at today's game again, if imagine if it was Bellingham or Mbappe or maybe Vinicius in that place, the
What would have happened?
defenders would have closed him down. They would have closed him down. You understand? And then another thing again why I like him is the fact that he doesn't waste time. One of the problems that we have with our strikers is the fact that they tend to waste lots and lots of time. Decision. Look at Mbappe. There was a pass that was made to him. He wanted to shoot the ball, but he had to like he first thought that, okay, let me dribble this guy first before you shoot the ball. That kind of split second decision making. Gonzalo Garcia doesn't do that. The moment he gets the ball, he just said, okay, the only thing that comes to his mind is let me
But
just
that
finish.
but that Mbappe's goal, well, that goal was
No, the
spectacular.
goal. At first, I even thought that they would say it's offside or something like that.
And it
I
was
just said, okay,
spectacular goal.
it was a good goal. But the ending, I didn't like how the match ended. I didn't like how the match ended, especially that red card. Given I was watching the Bayern PSG game. I watched like 10 minutes to the ending of the game. I was praying on top of my voice for Bayern to equalize, so that PSG will, play extra time. Even if PSG will win, so that they'll play extra time, extra 30 minutes. At least they'll get a little bit tired or something before our game. Maybe get another red card set before our game, and then bam, our game. Dinoisin just got his own red card,
But that
and I was
thing,
like, not again.
that's Dean Huijsen's red card. I think the VR, in my opinion, that was not supposed to be a red card because he got the ball.
It was soft.
No, he got the ball.
I think
he got the ball
yes.
first. He touched the ball first. So yeah, he touched ball before pulling the man. So that means the attacker was not even in control of the ball. He was not even in control. So why send him off?
Yeah, I think even me, I actually thought.
But the rule is the rule. The rule is the rule. When you stop a goal scoring opportunity,
yeah, that's the rule. That's the club. I think somebody said that if it's in the Premier League, there's going to be a yellow card or something like that. There is a yellow card in the Premier League since they have given the penalty, so it's going to be a yellow card.
No, not for defenders.
But and look at Frank Garcia. Look at Frank Garcia's.
Actually,
look at
for
the tackle on Frank Garcia. Look at the tackle on Frank Garcia.
So I didn't see that
from Yankuto. Yankuto was his name. I was screaming that, look, this guy is doing well for us. Don't take him out of this game. And that was even supposed to be the red card, but he was given a yellow card. So overall, I think we had a very good. But see, in that second half, it was Carlo Ancelotti's team all over again.
And they almost equalized in 9 minutes. Sabitzer.
That was what I'm saying. It was we went back to what we were, before Xabi Alonso came. Before, one of the issues that I've had with this team is the fact that when we score a goal, let's say 1-0, you'll see us too relaxed, as if we are winning with 10 goals. So, and that was exactly what happened. Immediately after we scored the second goal, everybody was relaxed. And it got complicated when he brought in Modric and Ceballos. We had the ball. We were controlling the game, but the game was just between the defense and the midfield. They were not pushing the ball forward. The game was just Mbappe and Rodrigo they wanted to have the ball because both of them are hungry. They want to prove themselves. They want to show them to the coach that, yeah, we also belong in this team and all that. But Mbappe, Modric, and the likes of Ceballos held on to the ball at the midfield. They were just, I think maybe that's the instruction that the coach gave them. But they held on to the ball because I saw him talking to them before he brought them in. So they held on to the ball, and it was kind of Ancelotti's era back again because we are leading with 2-0. What are you like? We have the chance to go further, to get another goal, even have more chances. But why are we holding on? And that holding on also even almost cost us the game. Like we dropped our guard, and then suddenly we gave them the momentum. Because immediately I saw the first goal, I was like, these guys are now having the momentum. They are going to push more. They are going to push. And then the penalty, Mbappe scored, and I was like, okay, now that's the need. Then suddenly, penalty. I was like, come, what's going on? What? Because initially, my mind was, okay, I predicted 2-1. I think I predicted 2-1 to you, 2-1. Immediately, they scored the goal. I was like, oh, this is my prediction, 2-1. And then something happened. Mbappe scored 3-1. And then before you know it, they got the penalty. The penalty did not even get me angry. It was the red card. Like, I needed the Huijsen to be in that PSG match, but after all, maybe we will have to see Asensio, Rudiger, and Tchouaméni on that.
Yeah, but the good thing is that you guys have qualified. So thank you very much for joining me, Hamisu. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.